Okay, guys, so this is day number 2 of my post removal of a 9 centimeter cyst and a 15 centimeter fibroid tumor. One on my left ovary, which was the cyst, and the fibroid attached to my uterus. Now, within the years of having the fibroid, which I knew I had, I was in excruciating pain most times, heavy cycles, and just very irritated and very discouraged to have the surgery just because I just didn't want to have a major surgery. But about a week ago, I woke up in the morning in excruciating pain and had to be rushed to the hospital. From there, I was rushed to an emergency situation at a trauma center to have the surgery done, because they did feel it was an emergency with the cyst being 9 centimeters and twisted around my ovary. I did need 2 blood transfusions, so I didn't have the surgery at that time. So that they did just kept me in the hospital overnight. I had the 2 blood transfusions. This allowed my blood to revamp itself, so to speak. And I was able to go back to work the very next day, me being stubborn. But I was okay. And going in to see my own OBGYN, who then scheduled my surgery for Thursday the 23rd. I had the surgery. Everything went as planned. I was able to go home within the very next day, 24 hours later. I was able to go home. And now it's day number 2 at home. My doctor have encouraged me to get up and walk and make sure that I'm not letting a lot of fluid build up and things of that nature. Not in a whole lot of pain, even though I've had a cesarean cut to remove these items, but I felt a tremendous amount better than I did feel in the days before, probably even the years before. So this is my transformation to get back into my regular life. What I want to do is show women that are afraid, because I was afraid originally to just have that fibroid surgery, and I didn't even know that I had the cyst there. So that's what took me to the hospital, really, was the cyst. I originally had planned to have the fibroid, I believe it's the immobilization procedure, but I really wasn't a candidate, being that I'm 44 years old and the fibroid was so large, and I had fibroids inside my uterus as well. So one 15 centimeter fibroid on the outside of my uterus and then more inside. So really wasn't a candidate, because the fear would be that they would grow back. So my doctor made very sure that I understood, and I have had several opinions to understand that you can't just mask the problem. What you need to do is take care of it, so you're not going to continuously have these issues. Having gone through what I've gone through in the last week, I didn't want to do that again, so I wanted to make sure that I resolve the issue so that I can move on with my life. Now, in the last few years since I've had this fibroid, and again, unbeknownst to myself, the cyst, I've had 30, 40 pounds of weight gain. I was carrying a uterus around. I was about a 6-month pregnant uterus with all the fluid that was building up and the continuous blood loss, so it needed to be done. So what you're going to see is this is going to be my transformation. I'm going to try to upload some information every single day so that women are not discouraged, because what I went through was horrible and I should have been a little bit more proactive. I, although do not look myself the last few days, I'm very pale, but I feel so much better. And this is going to take me back into the young, vibrant me. I am 44 years old with a 26-year-old son. So I've been very energetic. A lot of stuff has happened in the last year of my life. I've gotten engaged, moved across the country from Arizona, originally from California, all the way to Cleveland, Ohio. New job, new everything, new life. So this is a time that I need to get myself together. So having said that, I want to feel better. So this was the first part of me feeling better. So what I plan to do again is to let women know out there, don't be afraid to do this surgery if you have to do it, because we're carrying around a bunch of useless things in our body that can potentially be cancerous and hazardous to other organs in our body. So we do definitely have to take care of ourselves. So again, this is the first start. I plan to get up. I didn't, my son is here visiting. I'm here just kind of relax and chill, so I don't do too much, even though my doctor is encouraging me to get up and do a lot of walking. I've been moving around all morning, and I decided to let them go out and hang out, and I'll hang out and do my own thing today, and I'll see them this evening. But I don't want to overexert myself, but I also want to keep myself on a healing path.